Hi, I'm Luke. What the heckins is this?
Oh, well, I felt bad because we got to play with Nintendo Labo. But Mike, Jane and Andy couldn't make it, so I'm making them their own Labo sets. See, this is a rocket ship for Jane, and this is a car for Mike.
What's this?
Oh, that's a history book for Andy.
History book for... Ellen, you can't just make your own Labo. It's a very sophisticated design. It's not going to...
A car! Thanks!
He's gone.
Show of the weekend, show of the weekend, show of the weekend, show of the weekend, show of the weekend.
Stop, Ellen. Nintendo will see. This is not officially licensed stuff. No.
I'd like to point out actually Luke made this one.
Luke made all of them. It's a simple Shreddy's box and a bit of insulation tape. You could pop a Joy-Con in there.
But there
That'll
is...
be £60, please.
Come on.
There is, though, apparently going to be the option of people being able to make their own things eventually because of the Labo system.
So what you're saying is, don't give this away for free.
No.
Okay, we'll cut the instructions.
Oxtra Labo kit.
Yeah. Pop that there.
Yay!
But we got to play with Labo a whole lot.
We did.
That was good fun.
We did. It was really fun. We went to the Science Museum and ignored all the other science and went to play video games.
None of the other science involved making a car out of cardboard.
And putting stickers on it.
They let you put stickers on the other thing in the Science Museum. Maybe we'd have more astronauts. That's all I'm saying. We really put the car in cardboard, didn't we, Ellen?
You've been saving that, haven't you?
We talked earlier this week about some of the Labo stuff we learned. We had a little competition.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
That was adorable. Like, the main thing that they got us to do was they all put us in a room around tables with like craft sets in the middle. And it made me feel about 5 again. And
Yeah.
it was great.
Also, the tables just being like quite
Child
low.
size. Luke, like...
Yeah.
Tables at this event for children.
Andy, it's an all-ages engineering toy.
Yes.
Have you know? Someone doesn't get it.
In the sheet for the RC car, you can make 2 because there's a 2-player option. So they're like, well, we'll give you 2 straight away.
Now, when they said RC car,
Yeah.
I, in my naivety, was expecting wheels.
Wheels, no.
But it's that.
There's legs.
It's
It
the
goes
little legs. The cars we made sort of had these like leg
Little
prongs,
legs.
and they're designed and pointed so that
Yeah.
when the Joy-Cons that you strap into the side of them vibrate, they move, they kind of wiggle along. One thing I really liked about that is that I built mine, and it was because I built it, and I'm a fool who can't use my hand. when I it kind of listed off to one side. But there's a way around that in the software for piloting the thing. You can adjust the vibration frequency of each
On each
Joy-Con.
one.
So with a little bit of fiddling, I managed to make mine go sort of like halfway in the right direction. Ellen's just immediately was like straight as an arrow. And then we made them have a little fight.
Yeah, there's a little battle mode, so you
Just
have
drive
the
them into
2
each
of
other.
them and you drive them into each other. There's a little bell.
Yes, it's war. This is a war.
No!
So as soon as that first person falls back, the timer stops automatically.
It took about like 5 or 10 minutes to put that RC car together.
Yeah.
It was very straightforward. We also got to play with some of the more sophisticated things though. We got to do that big robot suit thing that you've seen in the trailers.
Yeah.
Stomping around,
Yeah.
destroying a fictional town.
Luke was very much enjoying himself. It was
Just a chance to really stomp on a town.
Yeah, Nintendo had a photographer going around, like trying to take
Oh, yeah.
candid photos of everyone having fun with Nintendo, and got a particularly fabulous one of you. It's me in the foreground filming you, and you're just like...
I was stomping on a pretend town.
Luke.
I was wrecking up people who've wronged Metopia.
It was quite fun, and it was really funny when we were playing. There was a little bit of a crowd started forming because they were like, look at these 2 adults.
I was focused on my high score, so I didn't notice. Some of us were taking it seriously.
Well, I turned around, I was like, yeah, and then I turned around and I'm like, there's like 6 people watching me. I'm the robot.
I also really liked the piano.
The piano was great.
Yeah.
We spent a lot of time on the piano.
The piano, it has a bunch of different voice
Yeah.
options. Yeah, you can make it do like cat sounds
Yeah.
or something. Spent about 10 minutes trying to clumsily figure out how to play
Jump Up Superstar.
I think you'll agree we absolutely smashed it.
Here we go, off the rails. Don't you know it's time to raise our sails?
I'm trying to figure out, having messed around with it a bunch,
Yeah.
what the balance is going to be between like building the thing and playing with the thing.
Yeah.
So I'm one of those people who doesn't especially like play with the Lego after it's built. And you test that you've put it together correctly.
Yeah.
And if you have, then good, that was fun.
Yeah.
Now let's break it apart or like put it on a shelf or something.
Yeah.
And if it hasn't, then it was a stupid set and the instructions are too hard. I kind of think that's probably going to be me. I
Yeah.
can see myself, I cannot wait to build that cardboard
Yeah.
piano
Yeah.
and then be like, good.
Done.
Shelf. Can you see yourself playing with the stuff once it's built?
I think so, but like I think I am gonna spend more time just being like, yeah, I made it. I'm really looking forward to the inevitable post. So you know, like there's a thing, like all sorts of different games, like even Dark Souls has like Dark Souls fashion, where people show off their outfits.
Yeah.
I think
Souls.
Fashion Souls, that's
Yay.
it. I think with Nintendo Labo, people are going to be showing off their designs. I'm really looking forward to seeing some really incredible designs coming out, and even like in the Nintendo Labo advert itself, like they show the house and people doing different designs on the tiles on the roof, and I'm like, oh yeah, I want to make like a mermaid house or something. You know, it'd be really cool.
They get up the stairs.
Yeah, I'm wondering. It would be underwater. It wouldn't matter.
It's underwater.
Yeah.
Got it.
But
I'm immediately on board again.
I'm wondering how many people are going to like just cover their stuff in glitter on the outside, and hopefully
Diamante.
a protective coating on there so the glitter doesn't get everywhere and annoy everyone.
I know what you mean. I'm looking forward to the internet community getting hold of it,
Yeah.
because like obviously it is like aimed at kids and families, but I do think it's fun to build if you're an adult. So I'm very much looking forward to the kind of like slightly sarcastic, wry, like
Yeah.
Tumblr crowd adult Nintendo fans.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, like we had so much fun with Mario Odyssey and Mario's nipples and and like the soul stealing and all that kind of thing. I'm looking for. I want that same gaze applied to Nintendo's cardboard thing.
Well, like, I want to see Andy make the house and make it a little haunted mansion. It'd be adorable. We'll add a little like cotton wool ghost on the top or something. Andy can't hear us right now, so he doesn't know.
It's going to be our project.
It's going to be our project. We're going to make
project
it for him.
over the summer once school's out. I hope as well that people are able to make their own things.
Yes.
Because Nintendo, having built the software that makes the Joy-Cons react in certain ways, you could take them and bolt them into other stuff. So I'm really hoping that people get a bit experimental.
Yeah, because there is already, they've implemented a lot of crossover within the different kits. So things from the house work on different things. Things from the piano kit work with the fishing thing. It's like they've made it very interconnectional and cross-play and all that sort of stuff. The ideal thing going forward is, and there has been like chat about it online, is that hey, you can like get a broom and have a Joy-Con and pretend it to be a guitar and stuff like that. Like people being creative, and I can imagine the whole idea of it is to try and like get the future engineers' brains working and get them to try different things and see how things work.
Nintendo is not traditionally a company that is like, hey, we've created a thing, go nuts and have fun with it.
Yeah.
They're very kind of like, this is the way you play them properly.
We've designed it very carefully.
So I do like the idea of them having a little bit more of like an open source ethos towards it, and being a bit more like, we put it out there, now go crazy, you know, that sort of like Minecraft spirit. So we will have to wait and see. It's not out for another few months yet, so fingers crossed.
Hopefully. But it seems fun.
Yeah, it's fun. But Ellen, from playing with cardboard to playing with nature's cardboard, the animal, I'm going to give you a quiz on new indie game, Fair.
Through the high pines and the whispers of the forest, it was said when the dangers came, a new cry could be heard, the song of a cub.
Ellen, Fair, which I'm doing my best with the pronunciation there. It's a Swedish developer, and they assured me that it's taken from the Swedish word for
Fairy.
fairy, so I'm doing my best to imitate them, but Sorry. Is the dreamlike indie title built by Zoink and published by EA under the EA Originals banner. So it's sort of an indie game, but published by a major publisher. So.
Bit like Unravel was.
Yes. In this mysterious adventure, you play as a fox-like beast who's trying to bring some order back to the forest by communing with animals and taking on the sinister silent ones. Ellen, recently I took a look at some of the animals you'll meet in Fair. None of which are explicitly named, so it's very much up to us to decide what species they are exactly. Ellen, I'm going to show you one that in particular was a mystery.
Yeah.
I want you to tell me what animal you think it is.
Okay.
I have to get my laptop.
Okay. Laptop. It's laptop time. I'm trying to come up with a song as good as Luke's clipboard song, but it's not happening.
Keep dreaming. Okay, Ellen.
Right.
What do you think these creatures are?
Now you thought they were like possum.
I've
type
gone
things.
for possum, yeah.
But they do have like a little frill.
They do, yeah.
They got a little frill.
Mhm.
I think they're like a little bearded dragon.
A little bearded dragon.
Little bearded dragon.
Well, they are informally, I was told, behind the scenes called lizards. That's not their
Lizards.
official in-game name. but
bearded
they-
dragon is a lizard.
Beard dragon is a, you know what? So there you go.
Hey. I like
Smashed
bearded
it.
dragons because the way they run, they're like. It's really funny.
Bearded dragon it is.
Yeah.
Nice one, Ellen. Laptop goes away. For now. Fair
Yeah.
is all about cooperating with the beasts that surround you.
Yay.
Giving examples, please list 3 qualities that you look for in an in-game animal companion.
Okay. Adorable. Make cute noises. I'll encompass that all together. So they look and sound adorable. They must want to spend time with me.
This is sounding like a really weird, like, personals ad. Must want to spend time with you.
Well, they
Yeah,
must
yeah,
be
yeah.
like a very friendly, like not necessarily like because I still think like the animals that kind of like, hey, follow me, kind of
Oh, yeah,
leading
yeah.
the way. Like
Yeah.
they don't always have to be like, hi, but if I'm like running along and then I turn around and like my little
And they've
animal
gone.
companion isn't there, I'd be heartbroken. So like, but when I turn around and they're like, hi, I'm like, you're the best.
So, loyalty.
Loyal.
Fierce loyalty.
Yeah, it's always helpful if they can help you with things. So whether like dog meat helps you carry stuff, or like a animal showing you the way, like the fox in Rhyme, which is adorable.
Yep. Adorable.
Adorable, loyal, and helpful.
Helpful.
Yeah.
I would have said useful, but that sounds a bit mean, doesn't it? Yeah.
Utility.
yeah.
It makes them sound like, a utensil.
Yeah. What have you done for me lately, animal? Ellen, as mentioned earlier, none of the creatures in Fair are given clear names, which is a shame, because I know that naming animals is one of your favourite pastimes. Ellen, I offer you this challenge, which I think we've talked about on here before. Can you think of a kind of food that would not make a good name for a cat? Because it's very hard to think of a food that is not a good cat name. Casserole.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Lasagna.
Tray bake.
Oh, little tray bake.
No, that just made me think of flapjack.
Flapjack. Come on. Anything. Carrot. Sprout.
Sprout! Oh my goodness, I want 2 cats and call them mac and cheese.
It's good. It's good. Little Cheese the cat. But Ellen, the question is, can you think of a bad
Ah!
food that is not? It's tricky.
Tray bake was just a
Tray
bit.
bake.
Salad.
Salad is not a great name for a cat.
Salad. That's
Salad. And if I saw a cat in the street and I looked at his little collar and it said salad, I'd be like, oh, little salad. You have to go really gross, I think.
Cucumber.
Like, offal. Oh, offal the cat. That's quite cute. Come on, offal. Tripe.
Tripe. Pike.
Pike. Oh, fish ones. Oh, salmon. Kippers.
Kippers.
Come on. I will take salad as a good good
Salad.
salad. I'll take salad as a good answer.
Green beans.
Little green beans. Okay, Ellen, very good.
Oh, I can't call green beans now.
Ellen, I'm sure that I don't need to tell you how one goes about winning over the animals that you'll encounter in the game Fair. Do you remember how it's done? And if you're unfamiliar with the game,
You sing at
you
the
sing.
end.
You sing.
And it sounds like that.
Exactly. Yes, Ellen, to harmonise with nature, you must sing along with the animals. But Ellen, how good are you at communing with nature? Let's see how you fare at winning over some of the woodland creatures here in the studio. Your task, just like in the game, is to sing along, matching their note. So we're
Right.
going to do a little practice first.
Right.
Okay, so you're going to hear the note.
Okay.
You have to match along with it.
Right.
Okay, you ready? Very good, Ellen. Very good. All right. And now, are we ready to meet our first creature? Who's the... Oh! Who's this? It's Dogmeat, the dog.
It's got his little goggles. Go on, sorry, mate. There we go.
Okay, Ellen. You want to make friends with Dogmeat, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Dogmeat is about to sing,
Yeah.
and you must match Dogmeat's tune.
Okay,
You ready?
yeah.
Here we go. Was Dogmeat impressed? Yeah! Alright, Ellen, you've befriended Dogmeat. Well done. But not all animals will be so easily won over. Who's next, I wonder? Oh! Look who it is!
It's our little Vancouver moose.
It's our Vancouver moose.
What did we name him at the end?
Oh, I can't remember now. Okay, Ellen, but can you win over this moose?
Yeah.
The moose is
Right.
about to start singing. Pretty good following along, but was it enough for the moose? Yeah! Brilliant. Well done, Ellen.
He was a moose.
A moose. Highly amusing. Our next woodland creature is... Oh my goodness. It's a plush Pikachu.
Big fan.
But can you commune with this chew?
Okay.
Let's find out. Pikachu is about to begin his famous song. Are we impressed, Pikachu?
Yeah! I was worried for a second there.
And finally, the hardest of
Oh
all
God,
the
that
woodland
wasn't-
creatures to impress. It's Doom Guy. One of the rarest glimpsed forest creatures. Okay, Ellen, this is your final challenge. Can you follow along
Okay.
with Doom Guy's song? Wow, that was tough.
I had to breathe about 3 times in that. I didn't realise.
Hey.
All the others were like, ah. This one's like,
Yeah, but this is Doom Guy.
Oh, yeah.
Doom Guy.
You don't
what
get
did-
the opportunity
what did we
to
think?
sing that much, so you take the most
Yeah!
to it. Yeah!
Doom Guy was pleased. And a big thank you to our woodland puppeteer, Mike.
Mike, yeah!
Hooray! How's that spine, Mike?
Pretty curved.
Pretty curved. Well done, Ellen. You've communed with all the animals and you passed the test. You are truly the woodland queen. I feel so communed with. Oh! We learned a lot there about the game Fair.
Yeah.
We learned a lot about singing, we learned a lot about music, we learned a lot about friendship. So, but now it's time to find out what you guys have been saying
in
in
the
the comments. Last week we had a good look at Assassin's Creed Origins Discovery Tour, with Ellen giving us the lowdown on why it actually makes learning fun. No, seriously.
You can pretend that you've just stepped out of a time capsule, imagining that everyone is too polite to ask about the incredible modern fabrics and way ahead hairstyles you're rocking.
And Mitchell wasn't too impressed by your idea of time travellers, Ellen. Time travel? Psh, I've had that down since day one. Forward at a rate of 1 hour per hour.
Oh my goodness, I've been getting it wrong for all of these centuries, years.
Wait, what?
Nothing. We also watched Luke and Andy go on a few of the tours, adding some insightful commentary of their own and going off the beaten path.
Do you know how many people have died in history?
I try not to think about it.
Everyone who ever lived in history died.
They've all died.
What is a sphinx?
That's easy. It's a big cat.
I think Rita nailed the experience with this comment. Luke and Andy are the two kids at a school trip who don't shut up and get separated by the teacher and then climb the exhibitions.
Look, if this is referring to the 1997 incident, I just wanted a close look at the Stegosaurus because you cannot appreciate those sophisticated backplates from behind a velvet rope, and the findings of the crown were inconclusive.
Right. Well, Sean Rhea said, basically this is like if Andy and Luke were in the same history lesson as you. So I'm not going to learn anything at all, am I? Yeah, I'd suggest you do the tours yourself if you actually want to learn stuff. I mean, I edited that video and even I can't remember what they did.
Oh, come on, Ellen, it was the, I want to say there was a bird. Anyway, also on the channel, we shared a dramatic woodland adventure in our live D&D show.
Right, Marilyn, you rolled insanely high. There is a giant mechanical bug stomping its way in and rapping positively about good relationships with its parents. What are you gonna do?
Without a miss from the start of this, running the game, James West, taming the West, so remember
There's a sudden drop of thunder! The wizard bin bag appears for a split second and just goes, no! And then he just bursts apart into a million angry crows. Meryl, what are you doing?
There was a lot of appreciation out there for our DM, Johnny Chiodini of Eurogamer, with Robbie C saying, Johnny is so brilliant at keeping things sane amongst the chaos. I don't envy him.
Kat Taylor also joined in on the praise. Johnny, you are the best. Seriously, so creative and well done, as well as entertainingly snarky.
Yeah, and Where is Spacebar noted that, I'm sorry, I'm rolling for the bear, is a great quote.
Hang on, none of these are about us. Right, let's see what Neil Hamilton has to say. Dang, Andy can rap pretty well. Also, Johnny is a man of great patience.
Oh, come on! Elsewhere on the channel, I looked at some of the adorable critters you get to meet in Fair. We discovered that if you hop onto its back, yes, it is rideable, like all the best in-game animals. Alongside all the comments that noted, correctly as it turned out, that Ellen would be broken by the cuteness, Amanda Guglielmo had an idea. This is how I picture Ellen's D&D character talks to animals during the campaigns from now on. Well, she has been practicing. Give him a lungful, Ellen. What was that?
I might have got the translation wrong, and I think I just said something bad about that tiger's mum. I'll try and iron it out.
Elsewhere, last week on Show of the Weekend, Ellen quizzed me on all things Bayonetta, and an old love of mine came back onto the show. The hinges! Didn't I say
2017 was the year of the hinge.
No, 2018.
Bringing it into 2018.
2018, second year of the hinge. Sorry. Adding insult to hingery.
Yes, in fact, because of your obsession, it seems like Alex McDade learnt nothing about Bayonetta. Great, now all I can think about is how nice the word hinge sounds. Say it with me. Hinge. Damn it, Luke.
It is a great word, isn't it? Hinge, 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 hinge,
Luke,
hinge, hinge.
the future of this show hinges on you not saying the word hinge ever again. So, Luke, we find ourselves in Art Corner
Yes,
again.
I love it here.
And I found some fabulous art
Show it to me now.
to share with you.
Now,
Here we've got La Zalian,
Whoa!
who has done some really cool stylized drawings of Team OX.
That's amazing.
Both green over on Oxbox, and
Yeah.
here is
Hey,
us.
those guys.
Oxtra.
I know
Hey.
them. I really, really like the style of drawing.
Yep.
And the noses remind me of Tingle from Zelda.
Yes.
I mean, I think he has a red nose possibly because he's intoxicated or something.
Yes.
But
Also, got a bit of art from Doodling in the Library.
Hey! Oh my gosh! Is that
we have a little bit of a love for Mimikyu, even though we are terrified of it. And I really love, but I'm also slightly terrified of, the mimics in Prey.
Yay.
And so there's a little mimic.
This is a great
giving a Mimikyu
mashup.
a little party invite. They're gonna have a little party. You got some RSVP.
Is this-
The Mimikyu's blushing?
And I like how the eyes sort of give away where Mimikyu's
Actual
face
faces.
would be. If that's not
like,
too terrifying to
"Oh."
contemplate.
No, the head.
Yeah, this feels like a throwback to our Christmas
challenge, yeah, when we made the Pikachu in Prey, and
when we each made good Pikachus.
when we each made Pikachus that did look more like Mimikyus. Both of us. I'm not even gonna defend myself.
No, well, I mean, you shouldn't, because
They
that's
are
so good.
adorable, and if you have any art that you would like to send us, just pop it up on social, tag us in it, and we'll see it, and
We'll
we'll
take a
usually just be like, oh my goodness,
Thank you very much.
cheers.
Oh no! Oh, Ellen seems to be saying, oh, wait, if I communicate with her, yes, no, she's saying thank you for watching Show of the Weekend, and she said, what's that I'm picking up as well? Oh yeah, she's saying that if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, then maybe you'd like to, and that even if you are subscribed, you should check that you've rung the little notification bell. And she's saying, tell your friends if you enjoy this, and there's loads more episodes to watch. And now she's saying, hey Luke, see how long you can keep this outro going, because I'm excited to see how long I can sing. I think that's what she's saying. I'm pretty sure that's the message that I'm getting there. She's saying, oh, now I'm picking up, my throat, it's swelling up. Keep watching, guys, goodbye.